want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Now a handoff working right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready? 8-3. Squeeze, double. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here we go. 15 run. Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Mecole Hardman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Under crunch.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Escaping the pressure right, and that's incomplete.
Murray on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Check.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point safely through. 7-7, our score after one. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Cobb. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Looking to throw. Cobb nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
We got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to...
Back to Mixon on first down. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They're short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Shift. Out. Look at me. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Cobb taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They have to continue that string.
And the drive starts with a completion left side and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On second down now, Mixon, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 16, Murray flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Murray has the first down and more. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kyler Murray as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Cobb. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. A final shot before half from Murray. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Mixon. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Mixon, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
53, Mike, 53. Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And an alley to run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down. Mixon, he'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Whip. Watch the whip.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it, eluding the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5. On 2nd down now, Snow. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They run again with Barner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nwosu. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Cobb escaping the pressure right. Underneath pass here to Van Ness. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nwosu in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. What a spin. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the second half at FedEx Field now. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Rashad Penny getting the job done offensively on the ground. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Flush to his right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, Mixon. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, Murray flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kyler Murray taking it in. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 37. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And this is caught. at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Shotgun now from Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Here's Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
How you gonna be? That's how you gonna be.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Man, the first game I did, but that bitch cut out. I had the lead in the 4th quarter. Let's not pretend about that, Rick. Nigga had the lead in the 4th quarter, and I did or not.
Operating from the gun.
On me, yeah, I was just doing stupid shit this game. I already got pissed off last game because that shit happened. I said, I had his ass. I had it right where I wanted him, too. Hell yeah.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Get that. This nigga dropped it. Wow.
Going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent position.
Not like directly, like shit, Facebook type shit. Not like, you know.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he gets it inside the 10.
Which off in the run?
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it.
I know that part.
Don't
tell me that, Captain Obvious.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Why?
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1
It's alright.
there.
You just got to get better at it, fam.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation.
He said he can play the same for you.
Thinking about
Man,
running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
It just helps me get better, if you ask me.
Guys, you might want to try throwing it.
Shit, hey, it's all about perspective. All about perspective.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Man,
Escaping
nigga on that dude,
What
he
the
like,
fuck?
fuck all this.
into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown again?
This thing is ugly.
Hell no, I'm getting my ass whooped.
You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might
He already dropped 50, so it's too late for that.
Already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen,
He ain't thinking about profit, he thinking about all
they're not
XP.
worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
I was gonna say shit. Look, I was proud of myself last time I played Rod because I held him to less than 50. I just seen you just put up 80 against the Broncos. I said, God damn.
By the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one.
They go chip me right there, Rod. They switched that big. They can hold.
Sometimes teams want to do
Come on.
Don't have to really get both for the level no more either.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
You said what?
And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Defensively, they've had their way in this one.
I'll take this ass whoop. It's alright. It's going to make me better in the
I remember
playoffs.
talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Man, fuck that, Rick. You know I had you last time.
Wind up incomplete. Well,
Good game though, but shit, you know I had you last time. That nigga, he seen my little playbook.
They tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion, but didn't get it.
Cause I'm trying to tell you last time I needed to know what to do. That nigga like, damn, it's the running back. This nigga hit me with the post. This nigga hit me everywhere.
2-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He's an attack, attack, attack coach. Always attack.
On me, that's why I like this running back because it gives it throws that in there now. Whereby now I can run it up, pass it on you. I just gotta make sure I get the lead first to do all that shit.
The Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back.
I was saying last time that nigga was eating your ass up.
And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
That's what happened. That's why I was like, what the fuck going on? These niggas was not that fast at first.